All right, here's a little exercise applying log properties, okay? So use the properties of logs, the values below, to find the logarithm indicated. Do not use a calculator to evaluate the logs. So these ones are just numbers. You could actually just plug these in your calculator. Don't do that. We want to just apply log properties here, okay? So they give us the log base 9 of 11, log base 9 of 6, log base 9 of 4, and they say, what is the log base 9 of 36? Well, we want to use these, at least something they've given us, to figure that out. Well, they told us the log base 9 of 6. So I'll just write it here to the side. Hopefully it'll show up good. Log base 9 of 36, isn't that the same as the log base 9 of 6 squared? Because 36 is 6 squared, right? Which we could write as 2 times the log base 9 of 6. Well, the log base 9 of 6, they told us, is 0.8, so this is the same as 2 times 0.8, which is going to be 1.6. Does that kind of make sense? So we're just applying what they gave us with our log properties to figure this out. Let's look at the next one. So they give us these ones, log base 5 of 9, 12, and 8. Find the log base 5 of 1 over 81. Well, how could I write 1 over 81 in terms of one of these? Well, 81 is 9 squared, right? So in fact, I could even write it this way. 1 over 9 squared, which would be the same as 9 to the negative second power. Now, this all has a log base 5 in front of course. So couldn't I write it this way? This is the same as log base 5 of 9 to the second power. And then think about the same thing we did over here. So that's the same as negative 2 times the log base 5 of 9. Negative 2 times, well, the log base 5 of 9, they tell us, is 1.4. So that would be negative 2.8. Off the screen there a little bit, sorry. Okay, so applying our log properties. Let's look at number 3. So we want the log base 5 of 48. Well, they gave me 6, 8, and 7. Well, 48, oh, that's 6 times 8. So isn't that the same as the log base 5 of 6 times 8? And then we can apply our properties, right? We could split that apart, product property. So log base 5 of 6 plus log base 5 of 8. Log base 5 of 6 is 1.1. Log base 5 of 8 is 1.3. And we get 2.4. Hey, kind of getting a feel for that? Okay, one more. Log base 7 of 99. So they gave us 12, 11, and 9. Very similar to what we just did. Well, 9 times 11 is 99, right? And so that's the same as the log base 7 of 9 times 11, which I could break apart. Log base 7 of 9 plus log base 7 of 11. Log base 7 of 9, they told me, is 1.1. Log base 7 of 11 is 1.2. Add those together, and we get 2.3. Okay.